Hi guys! In this video I wish to speak with you about judging in FLAIR. For all of us who take part in competitions or strive to do so, this is a very important topic. So I will share with you some of my thoughts on this from both sides, if you are a competitor and if you wish to become a judge. First of all, let's speak about judges. Primarily, judges are people. Each of them is individual, each has his own opinion, own FLAIR experience and FLAIR individuality, own things that he likes or doesn't like, own FLAIR vision. Competition is basically not the place where your personality is assessed, but the place where your performance is compared with the performances of other participants. If we consider each participant separately, then each of us is talented, unique, interesting, and has many advantages. But competition is the place where judges decide that today this competitor was better than this one. Different judges evaluate slightly differently. Some of them rely more on scoring system. Some give grades according to the general level of each participant. Some rate according to the overall expression of the participant's performance. At different competitions, there are often different scoring systems, as well as a different vision of each judge of a certain paragraph of the scoring system. When you are a competitor, it is always very difficult to be the one who is being evaluated, to know that you are performing in front of people who see your mistakes and deduct points for them. For many participants, a low score in a competition is a very painful thing, especially if it's repeated more than once. In this case, many guys become disappointed in themselves, in judges, in competitions, and they stop participating. To avoid this, it is very important to correctly define three important things for yourself: your goal, your self-esteem, your personal growth. Goal. You must correctly set the goal of your participation in the championship. And this is supposed to be just your goal, not some patterns of other guys, or generally accepted sport patterns, but what suits you personally, what is really important to you. Why are you here on this competition? Personally, me as a participant, I see many reasons to take part in FLAIR competitions. First, preparation is a few months of intensive trainings with inspiration and anticipation of upcoming trip. Second, preparing for the championship, you develop much faster and better than if you just train for no particular purpose. Next, preparation for the competition gives you the opportunity to summarize your skills and create a finished product that you can show to people, and you also have the opportunity to show it to the audience in a contest. Also, competition is a meeting with your like-minded people, exchange of experience with them, and an impetus to further development of yourself in future. Competition is an opportunity to travel and discover a lot of new things. FLAIR competitions are a chance to see performances of the best FLAIR bartenders, hear the opinions of the best FLAIR judges, be a part of the best FLAIR events. And the most important, you must determine for yourself that winning the contest is not the most important thing. It is just a part of your path, something that helps to develop and inspires. If you train only to take first places in competitions, then any judge's marks with whom you disagree can break you. But if you go to championships because you adore FLAIR, enjoy every training day, want to develop this wonderful sport, want to bring something new to it, want to grow and develop yourself through FLAIR, then any judge's assessments are tips on the way your development. And any trip to the competition will bring a lot of joy and benefit. With this approach, you will definitely be highly appreciated by spectators, participants, and of course judges. Self-esteem. A low rating from judges can be very painful if you yourself are insecure and you rate yourself low. Very often, a low self-assessment lives in our subconscious, and we don't even know about it. Maybe someone in our childhood told us that we were not very good, not very skillful, or not very worthy, and we believed it. Later, our brain forgets about such things. But the very conviction that something is wrong with you continues to live deep inside. And a low score from judges at the contest hits a sore callus. If you feel that this might be about you, then work on it, and you will see that the more you become self-confident, the more people around respect you, and the more adequately you yourself relate to yourself, to people, and to what is happening in your life. At this stage, it is important to form your opinion about yourself. What is my flair now? How do I look from the side on the stage? How do I look against the background of other participants? What is my current level of flair? It is very important to respect both your opinion and the opinion of judges. But treat the judge's opinion not as the only true verdict about who you are, but as help about how you performed at this competition and what you can work on to become even more professional in future. And it is also important to be able to look at yourself from the outside and understand the difference between what you are in practice room and how you performed here and now at this contest on this stage. Personal growth. Competitions give a huge impetus to your personal growth as a professional. And if you formulated your goal correctly, then creative growth is one of your main reasons to participate in contests. To maximize your development through participation in competitions and take the best from championships, here are some of my tips. Ask someone to shoot a video of you. You need a video from competition. Watch and analyze the marks that the judges gave you. After the contest, speak with the judges, participants, and spectators. It is important for you to know how different people perceived your performance. Sometime after the competition, when emotions come down, review your video and videos of other participants, and draw your own conclusions. If your development is one of your main goals, you will take positive experience from your participation in contest, even if your performance was unsuccessful and the judges' marks are low. Often bad performances on stage provide even more benefits for further development than the good ones. So you shouldn't be afraid that you can show yourself poorly on stage or get a low rating from the judges. And one more important thing here. If you are not afraid of low marks from the judges, then you are less nervous, less fixated on other people's opinion and assessments of you by other people. Your attention is collected, you feel calm and relaxed, which means that you perform much better, and you get higher scores accordingly. Coming to the championship, always remember that your goal is not to take offense, even if you 100% don't agree with judges' decision, but to grow and develop, enjoy your favorite flair sport and your life in general. And your personal growth is possible when you know who you are. You know how to honestly and adequately evaluate yourself from the outside. You know how to hear someone else's opinion, accept constructive criticism. See how judges, participants, and viewers evaluate you, and do your own conclusions from this. If you wish to become flair judge. If you want to be a judge, you need to have extensive experience in participation in flair competitions. You need to have your own opinion and your vision of flair. You have to respect yourself, your point of view, and the opinion of other judges. You must be able to substantiate your point of view and be able to convey it to the participants. You must be an adult-formed personality, for whom being a judge is not a story about personal ambitions, but an opportunity to inspire flair bartenders and help them to develop faster and better. You should also be able to work with scoring system, that is, understand how you see each of its categories. You should know what you especially value and want to see in the performance of each participant. Personally, me as a judge, most of all I value the professionalism of the performer. How clean, smooth and confident his or her performance is. How he can express himself through his performance. How confident he is in his every move, and in the fact that he is worthy to be on stage and worthy of high appreciation, as well as the complexity, creativity and choreography. The ability to present a performance as a kind of show that fascinates with its interaction with music, which is interesting to watch and which gives you the opportunity to feel an inspiration. Also, I always work clearly with the scoring sheet. I think this is very important, because the scoring system is the link between participants, organizers and judges. Scoring system informs the participants of what the organizers, and therefore the judges, want to see at the championship, what they expect from each performance. So participants exactly know what they need to work on in order to get a high score in the standings of this contest. If you, as a participant, want to better understand the judges, their work, how they evaluate, what they expect, how they see participants, or you want to become one of them, I can give you an advice. Practice how to judge FLAIR competition. Find a video of, for example, 40 FLAIR bartenders. The videos must be from one contest and would be better if you don't know the results of this competition. Then decide what scoring system will you use and draw a score sheet according to it. Determine the serial numbers of the participants and get yourself an assistant who will turn on the video you need at the right time, so you can focus on the work in the right rhythm, where you have about 3 minutes time between participants. And start to work. Give yourself one break, for example after 20th bartender. And after you finish, speak with participants. Imagine that some of them ask you your opinion. They ask why you gave them such points. And you have to explain and justify your point of view and maybe give some advices to some competitors. Another good opportunity to practice for you would be organizing a competition, say at your practice room, if you have such an opportunity, of course. Decide what the rules and scoring system will be. Let the guys prepare according to your rules, and you evaluate their performances, announce the results of the contest, and of course talk to each participant and justify your decision. So guys, hope this video was interesting and helpful for each of you. I wish you all creative, easy and great FLAIR time.